Hey, everybody. Let me tell you how we're going to do retakes this year. So, if you would go into this folder here that is titled Reference, Study Tools, and Retake Info, if you go in there, you're going to find, among other things, a folder that says Retake Info. Go in there, and all you will be able to see to start is the Read This document. So, let's go look at that. Here are our steps that we're going to follow in AP Chem this year for doing retakes. Since it's not really feasible to do test corrections this year, we'll be doing more like straight up retakes. And there's a process of restudying in order to earn your access to a retake. I don't want you to do the retake until you've restudied the material. So here's how you're going to do it. Step one, you're going to check your scores by looking at campus. Each learning target is entered separately in campus. So for our first Unit 0 exam, we had 4 learning targets, and each of them have a separate score entered. And you're going to note which learning targets that you would like to improve your score on. You're going to message me either here on campus, or if you are somebody who comes to school, you can tell me face to face which learning targets you're interested in restudying and then retaking. And I will then assign you a restudy worksheet. It's an electronic worksheet here in this folder. And you're going to do that worksheet. Part of it has you document your restudying process, and part of it is some practice questions. While you do that restudying, ask questions of anybody that you feel like you will benefit from hearing from. So that means you can talk to me, you can study together with your classmates, you could ask an older sibling who is taking college level chemistry, you can use YouTubers, whatever. Okay. Of course, remember that there are review links in each unit folder. There's like a folder of study resources already sort of I've done some of the like finding the good study resources and putting them in that folder. I've already done some of that work for you. Okay. Then after you submit your study worksheet, if it looks good to me, I'll then assign you the retest. And it will look similar to the test that you would have done the first time, but it's only going to be 10 questions because you're only going to be doing one retake of one learning target at a time. Okay. An important thing to note is that retest must be done by the date of the next exam. So, for example, if you decided that in the future you wanted to retake something from Unit 1, it would have to be done by the time that we took our Unit 2 exam. Okay, so that typically is a couple of weeks. And I will try to be as transparent about when the next retake date is as possible. Okay, so that's our general process. Here's an example of what a retake form would look like. So if you came to me and you said, I would like to retake 0.1 because I got a low score on that topic of atoms, I would individually assign you this worksheet, and then it would become visible to you in this retake info folder. You won't see these until you ask for them. Okay. When you go into this, it's going to look like this, and up at the top here, you're going to see something that says My Document. You'll open that and it'll create a copy of this worksheet. Let me see if I can show you. I can't switch tabs on this. If you open that document, you're going to see it's going to ask you a series of questions like, have you completed all of the work that you should have completed the first time during class, etc. If you haven't, please do that. What resources are you going to use to do studying? Tell me what those things are, and then do some restudying and screenshot it or take a picture of it and insert it in there. And then there's some practice questions for you to do after that. Okay. All right. As you work through these things, if you feel confused, please ask questions. Thanks, guys.